The world is home to an extraordinary variety of cultures and tribes, each with unique traditions and customs that reflect their history and environment. In some contexts, some tribes are so unique that they stand out for their particularly unusual and fascinating practices, living in large cities and having access to amenities such as a constant supply of water, electricity, indoor heating, healthcare, and the law. They may seem like one world to us, but there is another way to live. This particular tribe, for example, looks as if it's not even from our planet. Scientists are stumped. Welcome to a new video. Let's take a look at what makes them and others like them so unique. If you like this type of content, subscribe to our channel. It's free. Now, let's get started. Number 11. The Yanomami tribe. The Yanomami are one of the largest indigenous tribes in South America, inhabiting the rainforests and mountains of northern Brazil and southern Venezuela. Their extensive territory encompasses around 200 villages scattered across this dense and remote region. Their society revolves around hunting, fishing, and shifting agriculture. Several families reside together in large circular houses called shabono that are built from wood, vines, and palm leaves. Each shabono features an open central area used for community activities. Social organization among the Yanomami is relatively egalitarian. Decisions are often made by consensus between adult males. Leadership is exercised by chiefs who gain authority through persuasion and respect rather than formal power. Women are integral to daily subsistence activities and child-rearing and play vital roles within their communities. The Yanomami have a rich spiritual life that is deeply connected to their environment. They believe in numerous spirits that inhabit the natural world. Shamans play a crucial role in communicating with these spirits using hallucinogenic plants. Shamans enter the trance states in search of guidance and healing practices that are central to Yanomami culture. In recent decades, the Yanomami have faced significant challenges. Illegal gold mining has led to environmental destruction and the spread of diseases within their communities, polluting rivers with mercury and causing various health problems. These miners have also engaged in violent conflicts with the Yanomami, however. Several organizations and activists, both locally and internationally, support the tribe in their fight for rights and the preservation of their territory. Efforts to demarcate their lands and expel illegal miners have seen some success, but continued vigilance and support is still needed. Number 10. The Asmat tribe. The indigenous people of the southwestern region of Papua and Indonesia, the Asmat people are renowned for their intricate culture and exceptional art, inhabiting dense swamps and mangroves, and have created a way of life deeply intertwined with their natural environment, rivers and forests, providing them with essential resources. Fishing and hunting are primary sources of food for the Asmat, reflecting their dependence on the natural world for their livelihood. However, art is perhaps the most distinctive aspect of Asmat culture. They are renowned for their detailed wood carvings, including shields, canoes, and bee poles, which are elaborately carved wooden sculptures used for ceremonial purposes. These carvings are not merely decorative. They have deep spiritual meaning, representing the Asmat's connection to their ancestors and the spirit world. The Asmat social structure is organized around clans, each with its own territory and leader's leadership, usually based on individual achievements and the ability to protect and provide for the clan. Ceremonies and rituals are essential to maintaining social cohesion and reinforcing community values. These events often include elaborate feasts, dances, and gift exchanges that strengthen domestic and international bonds between clans. Traditionally, the Asmat were known for their practices of headhunting and cannibalism tied to their beliefs in ancestor worship and revenge. Headhunting was believed to honor ancestors and ensure the fertility of their gardens and success in hunts. However, these practices have largely ceased due to the influence of missionaries and government interventions. Despite these changes, the Asmat continue to uphold many aspects of their traditional culture, particularly their art and connection to the natural environment. Number 9. The Moken tribe. Often referred to as sea gypsies, the Moken tribe embrace a nomadic lifestyle intertwined with the ocean. For centuries, if not millennia, the Moken have called the waters of Myanmar their home. They spend their entire lives aboard their distinctive kabang boats, only venturing ashore to set up temporary camps during the monsoon season. From birth to death, the Moken lifestyle is intricately connected to the sea. But why? Legend has it that this is a punishment by an ancient queen against her adulterous Moken husband. However, to those who have encountered and studied them, it is apparent that the Moken do not perceive their seafaring life as a form of punishment. The Moken possess a deep knowledge of the ocean, having adapted to a lifestyle that relies entirely on fishing and beachcombing. They are skilled free divers, a shod diving gear having endowed them with remarkable breath-holding abilities and extraordinary underwater vision. It is as if they are made to do these things. Their daily sustenance is derived from foraging on the seafloor and waters and trading their produce with mainland traders for essentials such as rice and gasoline. This is virtually their only contact with the outside world. Society. The Moken society is organized into extended family groups, each living and traveling together in a flotilla under the leadership of a family head. These families participate in ancestor worship with rituals and festivals facilitated by shamans to appease the spirit world, which they regard as a guardian through offerings, trances, and dances. Number 8. The Sentinelese tribe. The Sentinelese reside on North Sentinel Island in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands of India. They are among the most isolated and incognito peoples in the world. Their small island, covered in forests and surrounded by coral reefs, has provided them with a natural barrier protecting them from the outside and its influence for thousands of years. But that is not all. They have resolutely resisted all attempts at contact. These people fiercely preserve their traditional way of life as hunter-gatherers. The Sentinelese have developed a unique culture that is entirely dependent on the resources of the island. They hunt wild animals, fish, and gather plants using simple but effective tools made from local materials. Every attempt to establish contact with the Sentinelese has been met with hostility. They use arrows and spears to ward off intruders who recognize their desires to come into contact with them. The Indian government has implemented a non-interference policy that makes it illegal to approach the island within a certain radius. In 2018, an American missionary ignored these rules and met a gruesome end after illegally venturing onto the island. This incident attracted international attention and sparked ethical debates about interacting with isolated tribes. Many experts argue that such tribes should be left alone as interactions may introduce diseases to which they have no immunity. The Sentinels themselves have made it clear that they wish to remain undisturbed. Number 7. The Korowai tribe. Deep in the dense jungle of Papua, the Korowai tribe thrives in harmony with nature. And although they have contact with modern civilization and technology, historically, the Korowai practiced a form of isolation that included cannibalism against their enemies. The Korowai were first documented just 35 years ago in 1978 during an unexpected encounter with Dutch Reformed Church missionary Johannes Veld Huizen. Today, the Korowai are famous for their remarkable tree houses that are ingeniously built on trees located between 8 and 15 m above the ground, and some even reach up to 45 m. These impressive structures are built using only tree branches, bark, and rattan ropes, without hammers, screws, or nails. Seemingly precarious in appearance, these tree houses are designed with safety in mind. For example, they have wooden barriers to prevent children from falling out. Residents can access them via long hanging ladders. Construction usually takes about 3 days and is carried out by Korowai men. A unique aspect of Korowai life is the way they count time over the lifespan of their tree houses. Each house is expected to last between 3-5 years before being replaced. But why build tree houses well? It's not just for the thrills, of course. Tree houses offer protection from insects and the wild animals, and also prevent kidnappings or attacks from enemies. The social structure within the Korowai tribe is equally fascinating. The tribe is organized by age and gender, with men and women living separately, and the boys staying with the women. Boys learn to hunt once they can move quietly in the jungle, after which they can join the men in their Korowai activities. Women marry at a young age and begin to bear children. Men, however, must be well off financially before they can even think of getting married. This is because they must pay a dowry or throw a party. Despite their apparent peacefulness, the Korawai are not immune to conflict. Disputes frequently arise over issues such as witchcraft theft or marital problems, although accusations of witchcraft are difficult to substantiate. Crimes such as adultery can lead to severe punishments, including execution. Number 6. The Dani tribe. The indigenous tribe of the Central Highlands of Indonesian Papua, the Dani people have cultivated a society rich in tradition and deeply connected to their environment for centuries. The lush forests and fertile valleys of their homeland have supported an agricultural lifestyle focused largely on the cultivation of sweet potatoes, which form a staple of their diet over the centuries, with that and other vegetables. In addition, pigs hold a vital place in Dani culture and economy, being used in rituals and considered measures of wealth and social status. Elaborate rituals and ceremonies are central to Dani culture. This applies to important life events, such as weddings, funerals, and harvests, pig feasts being particularly important. Tribe members sacrifice pigs as offerings to ancestors to settle disputes and reinforce social bonds. The Dani are also known for their distinctive dwellings. They live in round huts called honai, constructed from wood and straw. Villages consist of several honi. They are usually grouped into compounds housing socially extended families. The Dani have an egalitarian organization. All decisions are made collectively by the village elders and community members. Leadership is based on personal qualities such as wisdom, bravery, and the ability to provide for the community. They apply warfare to resolve disputes, assert dominance, and maintain social order. These conflicts followed strict rules and had significant social importance. Number 5. The Miao tribe. The Miao people are one of China's diverse ethnic minorities who primarily inhabit the mountainous regions of China, known for their vibrant and intricate traditional dress. The Miao have a rich cultural heritage that includes unique customs, art, and festivals. In particular, Miao women have a distinctive and meaningful custom linked to their beliefs about ancestry and power. They collect their hair throughout their lives, which is then preserved and woven into elaborate hairstyles and headdresses. For these headdresses, they use the hair of deceased relatives. This practice reflects their belief that a person's strength and family ties are contained in their hair. The hair is then carefully wound onto wooden frames or adorned with metal ornaments, creating an ornate and meaningful headdress that connects the wearer to their ancestors. The Miao are also renowned for their intricate embroidery and silver jewelry, which often play an important role in their ceremonial dress. The detailed patterns and designs on their clothing and accessories not only showcase their skilled craftsmanship, but also represent various aspects of Miao culture, including status symbols, family lineage, and cultural heritage. The Miao celebrate several traditional festivals, the most prominent being the Luang Festival, which features traditional music, dance, and sports. However, despite their rich cultural traditions, the Moai, like many ethnic minorities, face challenges relating to modernization and preserving their traditional ways of life. Today, efforts are being made to ensure that their unique heritage and practices continue to be preserved for future generations. Number 4. The Huli tribe. This indigenous people of the highlands of Papua New Guinea, the Huli people, live in a region characterized by rugged mountains and fertile valleys. Agriculture is central to their way of life, and pigs are crucial to their economy and social structure. One of the most recognizable aspects of the Huli culture is their elaborate body decorations and wigs. The men known as Huli create intricate wigs from their own hair, adorned with colorful feathers, flowers, and other natural materials. Young men spend years growing their hair and crafting these wigs, which are used in traditional dances and ceremonies. The tribe is also famous for its traditional dress, which includes bright red, yellow, and white face paint made from natural pigments. These decorations are worn during important cultural events, and their social organization is based on clans and subclans. Leadership is usually given to people of high stature based on personal merit such as bravery, wisdom, and the ability to provide for the clan. The Huli engage in ceremonies, exchanges, and trade-offs known as mocha, which involve giving and receiving gifts, primarily pigs, to maintain social harmony and resolve conflict. Their spiritual beliefs are deeply connected to their environment, and many spirits are believed to inhabit the natural world. Rituals often involve offerings to these spirits to ensure fertility, health, and protection. Shamans play a vital role in mediating between the spiritual and physical worlds. Number 3. The Bui tribe. The Bui tribe, indigenous to parts of West Africa, are known for their unique approach to body image and beauty, in contrast to global trends that often emphasize thinness and fitness. The people of the Bui tribe place a high value on size and girth, especially among men. For them, a larger body size is a symbol of wealth, prosperity, and attractiveness in the body. Men in the society actively seek to increase their body size by consuming large amounts of food. This practice is rooted in the belief that a larger belly means not only personal success, but also the ability to provide and support a large family, as larger men are highly esteemed and seen as more desirable within their community. Women of the Bui tribe, on the other hand, are traditionally valued for their slender and graceful appearance that aligns with different beauty standards. Compared to their male counterparts, this cultural contrast highlights the Bui tribe's unique approach to beauty and body image, where size is not just about physical appearance, but also about social status and personal achievement. Number 2. The Surma tribe. The Surma people reside in the remote southwestern region of Ethiopia. This region is characterized by its diverse ecosystems, including savannas, riverine forests, and mountains. Traditionally semi-nomadic pastoralists, they rely heavily on livestock for sustenance. Livestock not only provide them with food, but also play crucial roles in social transactions, such as bride price and dispute settlement. Farming also supplements their diet. A striking feature of their culture is body modification, particularly the lip plates worn by women. Girls begin inserting clay plates into their lower lips at a young age and gradually increase their size. Over time, these plates symbolize identity, beauty, and readiness for marriage. The Surma are also known for their elaborate body painting and scarification, using natural pigments to adorn their bodies with intricate patterns, especially during ceremonies and rituals. Scarification, on the other hand, involves precise cuts into the skin. Social organization is based on clans and age groups. Elders generally play leadership roles. Decision-making is communal, involving discussion and consensus among clan members. Conflict and competition are integral aspects of their culture, particularly evident in the traditional stick-fighting sport known as donga. These ritual bouts are held to demonstrate bravery and strength. These contests resolve disputes and serve as important social and cultural events that reinforce community ties and individual status. Number 01. The practice of ohaguro. According to modern beauty standards, white teeth are often idealized as a hallmark of a perfect smile. However, historical and cultural practices offer intriguing contrasts. One such practice is the Japanese tradition of ohaguro, where women intentionally blacken their teeth. This custom dates back to ancient Japan. Women use iron acetate to achieve a deep black tone on their teeth. Ohaguro was more than a cosmetic. The choice symbolized loyalty and devotion within marriage. The practice was employed under the belief that a blackened smile represented a woman's commitment and affection towards her spouse. Over time, this tradition became associated with status and beauty, and even today, ohaguro persists in some areas of Japan, particularly among geisha, who continue to use this technique as part of their traditional aesthetic. Of course, today in the 21st century, geisha opt for safer and easier to remove compounds to achieve the blackened effect, reflecting both a respect for tradition and a consideration for health. We've reached the end of this video. Tell us what you think in the comments box. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss future videos like this one. See you next time.